Are we ready? We're here. Hey guys, this is Dr. Sharri Coleman. Where am I from? I don't know. Dr. Soul to Soul Doctor, Parenting on Purpose University on Facebook. And I'm here with a good friend, Brittany Matt.
Hi.
But we wanted to come to and share some things with you. I host a Parenting on Purpose University on Facebook, and it's a group designed to assist families of color, black and brown children, and just for us to show love and share love with one another. It becomes a safe space. So we do Monday motivation, test and trial Tuesday, what is it? We win Wednesday, just whatever. And so we share pictures of our kids. We do all of those things. We share the highs, we share the lows. And I saw, was it last week?
Yes.
Brittany and her family had an opportunity to go on a trip for their baby girl Kori, and so I wanted to share that with all of our friends, because here is an opportunity for us to be a blessing to a family. So Brittany, if you would just kind of tell us a little bit about Kori, how old she is, and what's going on with her.
Well, Kori's my daughter. She's 4 years old. She was born with a rare birth condition called arthrogryposis. And recently we had the opportunity to take her to Florida to see a specialist. In Florida, we saw one of the most renowned specialists in her condition. He is a specialist of orthopedic surgery, specializing in spine and limb deformity. So because of Kori's condition, she has deformities in her limbs, all four of her limbs, and she currently still does not walk.
How old is she?
She's 4 years old.
Okay.
So
Sweetheart,
she's
too.
had 8 surgeries since she was born, one about every year, or 2 about every year, should I say, at this average. So we took her to Florida. I've done a lot of research. The doctors in Oklahoma haven't been able to tell us why she can't walk, do anything else for her. We just kind of been on just autopilot, should I say. So we took her to Florida last Wednesday, and Thursday was her appointment, and we got some great news. The doctor there actually said if we moved there for 3 months that Kori could walk home.
Move from Oklahoma to Florida.
Oklahoma to Florida.
Okay.
So
Do you not have a family here?
Yes,
Okay.
we actually have a family, and Kori's the youngest of 6 children.
Wow.
So yes, we have a big family.
Wow.
So he knew where we lived, and we kind of told him the situation. We have kids, and so he said, well, this process could be sped up. And so he said I could do it in like an 8-week process, just kind of giving ourselves some cushion, maybe 10 weeks for healing and rehab. So we said, okay. So we were like, whatever we're going to do, make it happen. This is something she cannot get in Oklahoma. We actually went over 1,400 miles one way, so almost 3,000 miles round trip just so she can get this care.
Wow.
So we've scheduled her appointment.
Yeah.
She has her first surgery the day after my birthday, actually, which is November 27th. And then she has her second one December 11th. So we will be in Florida for Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Okay.
We go, her first appointment there is November 12th. There's some pre-surgery things you have to do to kind of get her bones prepped. The surgery that he will be doing is invasive, so he does one leg at one time, then he comes back and he does one at another time. Okay. This is one of Kori's many journeys that she's been on. At 3 months, the doctor told us she had a pituitary tumor, one of the rarest forms of brain tumor that you can have. We were in the oncology department for a year at Jimmy Everest, right across the street.
Wow.
So literally a year to the day they discharged us for the day that they told us, and that was a blessing. We prayed over her all the time, and so they told us, we don't know what it is, we'll continue to watch it, but it's not cancerous.
Thank you, Lord.
It's not growing.
Wow.
So this is just one of the many journeys that she's been on, to where she has overcome things and she takes it with stride, and she's so bubbly and she's so happy. So this is something we said we're going to make happen for her. So what we've decided to do was, me and my husband are going to go back and forth.
Okay.
We'll both be there during the surgery weeks.
Okay.
But we're going to switch off for work purposes and for our other kids at home.
Okay.
We'll have 5 other kids that'll stay here. Her youngest brother, Caleb, will travel a little bit with us.
Okay.
And then we have family. My mom will help with the kids, stay at the house with the kids. But we'll be maintaining 2 homes.
Right.
Primarily.
So where will you stay there?
Well, right now we've kind of looked into what's kind of like a Ronald McDonald home there.
Okay.
And so they have room for us, but not all the time. So, but their home, it's still a cost associated with it.
Right.
So for 10 weeks, we have somewhere to stay right now with them for about 6 of those weeks.
Okay.
And then outside of those 6 weeks, we have to find alternative, whether it's a hotel, whether it's like a house that you find.
Okay.
But we also have to find something that's comfortable for her because
Right.
she will be coming out of surgeries.
Right.
So something that she can, if she has to cry through the night, which she generally kind of goes through with surgeries and things like that. So, but Florida's a little more expensive than Oklahoma hotels. So, but whatever happens, we're going to make it happen for her. So, because God has made a blessing.
I know that's right. I know that's right. And so in speaking with you and seeing your testimony on Facebook, I was like, okay, I gotta do something. And so what we want to do, talking about it with my husband, was putting it out there to the world.
Thank you.
First of all, you said when you posted it, you didn't. What was funny, you said you posted the testimony, and then somebody sent you money. You were like, wait a minute, did I ask for money?
Right, and I'm not one to ask for anything. So I was just like, wait, what are you doing? That I had to reread it because I just always felt like not something that I didn't need.
Right.
I'm always
right.
I've been in positions where I really need it, but I guess your pride is like, well, I'll figure it out.
Right.
And then as parents, we make a way, we figure it out.
Right.
And as this situation, like I posted, people always ask me, I have 6 kids, I'm married. I actually finished my master's since Kori's been born.
Wow.
She's had over 500 doctor's appointments,
Wow.
over 175 in her first year. And I've probably taken her personally to over 400 of those.
Jesus.
I mean, and I still work full time.
Wow.
So people ask me like, well, how do you do it? Like, oh my gosh. And they look at me and they were like, well, really?
Right.
And I get it all the time, whether it's not necessarily church, I'm in the hospital, I'm in my work clothes, I got a badge on, and I say, well, how can you not? I mean, like, I literally tell people it's a praying thing.
Yeah.
From the beginning when Kori wore casts, we would write scriptures on her cast.
Right.
Remember you told me about that? So we've always been praying for her, and I've always, just had my internal talks and prayers. I take long showers in the morning because it's the time I get away from my kids. It's the time I pray. So I really do believe God has made this way for us, and God has helped me to make a way and help me to continue doing this because it is hard.
So you got to tell me, as you're talking about the prayers, what are the prayers that you guys have been praying, and then what did you tell Kori?
Yes. So how we pray at night with Kori is, her and my sons, I teach her to say thank you first. So we go through saying thank you for the food we had to eat, thank you for the bed, thank you for my mom, I teach her to say thank you first because those to her are little things, like things are just always there because I need her to be thankful for those big things too. And I need her also to know that those little things will become big things because one day she's going to say, well, oh my gosh, I'm thankful, Mommy. I thought it was small, but it's big. But also part of that prayer, we say, God, help Kori to walk with no help. And she's so energetic, and Caleb participates too. He said, help her to walk with no walker because she uses a walker. We said, help her to make her legs strong. And we don't say it as what is going to be what happens. And so I recently have told her, I said, Kori, this is your prayer. Wow. I said, we say, help us to make you strong. Help us to help you walk with no help, And she is all energetic about it too. And I said, this is God answering our prayers. This is Him saying, I'm going to give that to you. But we've been praying this prayer since the beginning. And it's been one of those things where you see your 4-year-old not walking and you see other kids with her condition walking. So you don't know. Right. And she doesn't know. Right. And she knows she doesn't walk. She currently walks on her knees. But it's so amazing to see because she knows there's a difference, but she doesn't care there's a difference. Right. So it's been a long journey for her, and it's going to be another journey. So we're calling this Kori's Journey to Run.
That's right. Oh, Kori's Journey to Run.
Because we say not only will she walk, but she will run.
That's right.
Yes.
Oh, we received that.
Yes.
We received that.
Yes.
And so what we want to do, Brittany, again, is really just to get the story out there and to you who all are watching. So underneath this, we'll have a Cash App that's set up for Kori. What is it?
Right now it's Kori's with an S, say Koris Journey to Run.
Oh, I love that. Oh my gosh, I love that. So we'll have that posted, the app, and then you also have a PayPal link.
Yes, and I also have a personal PayPal that you have to set up. do
Okay.
18 or older PayPal for us.
Okay. And so part of that, guys, is as you heard, so you leave November, when is her first appointment?
Her first appointment is November 12th, which is a Monday.
Okay.
So we'll probably leave that weekend.
Okay, so that weekend, remember, so mom and dad go down with Kori, maybe the youngest one, other siblings are here. Still have to work and maintain, and then they're gonna be flying back and forth. So a couple of things, you can Cash App, you can, even if here at the church, Fifth Street Missionary Baptist Church, if you put Brittany Mack's name on it, we'll make sure that she gets that, like if you have gift cards that you wanna drop off. Because Walmart here in Oklahoma is the same Walmart down in Florida, and they're gonna need toiletries as well. Also, I thought about this. Anybody that has frequent flyer miles, because they have to fly back and forth, or you have a hookup at a hotel, you might be the head of a hotel. Hello, we'll take a room. And so anything that you have, and so you can leave message below this video. You can go to soul2souldoctor.blogspot.com or email SOUL, the number 2, SOLE, doctor, DOCTOR, @gmail.com. And if you have any other questions, and I can talk back and forth. Really, the whole goal is to be a blessing to Brittany and her family. That's really all we want to do. And so Kori, we've seen Kori from birth, and I personally have seen God do amazing things in her life. And I know it's nothing for those of us that are watching you. And in our parenting group, we're celebrating one another. I applaud you. So because there are other mothers who their child had this condition and they couldn't deal with it.
Thank you.
And so the child is someplace else under someone else's care. But here's an African-American family. I love black and brown children and families who are struggling, trying to make it work. All those stereotypes that you hear, they're so not true. They're so not true. Here's a black mom and a black dad and black family embracing their baby girl. Kori's journey to run. I love that. I love that. I would shout all over this place when that happens too.
Oh man.
So again, you out there, want to thank you for listening and for allowing the Holy Spirit to talk to you. And whatever it is, whether it's $5, whether it's $500, it doesn't matter. The point is that you're praying, that you're engaged to help this beautiful family. And thank you, Brittany,
And thank you. And I
just
want
for
to say
sharing.
thank you for anyone, whether you reach out with kind words, whether you reach out with points for an airline. I am just appreciative of anything. And this is not something of me to ask for help, but I feel like
I forced her.
And I feel like God is sending help my way.
That's
so
right.
it's one of those
That's
things
right.
where you have
You
to
have to
let
be
your
open
pride
to
down
receive
and
it.
receive
That's right.
blessings.
That's right.
Because this is not about me and
Right.
what I don't want to accept. It's really about what's going to help make it easier for us to make it easier for her.
Yeah.
And
So
being-
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you.
y'all.
Thank
Thank you to
you.
the cameraman.
Thank you.
And so that's a wrap, guys. Again, all of the information is below. You can go ahead and send Cash App. You can PayPal. You can email just to have a conversation. You find us on Facebook. I'm Sharri Coleman on Facebook.
And I'm Brittany, BRITTANY, AMC. It stands for arthrogryposis multiplex congenita, AMC.
Yeah, bam. And on that note, we're done. Have a good one. Thanks, girl.
Thank
Love
you.